road has been paved. Which route will your team take toward victory? It's that time of year where losers go home and winners rise by any means necessary. Where nothing comes without sacrifice. Move up to move on. Get in to get out. Today, stars will be born, superstars will progress, and X Factors will perform to expectations or fall dramatically from elevated levels. All the chips are on the table. Go hard or go home. Welcome to greatness, the biggest platform in simulation football. Who will be crowned? Who will be legendary? It's the RFL playoffs. Will you be great?
Such an amazing game that we've got coming up here. So crazy of a storyline. Coach Roby, aka Mix, started his career as an RFL coach at one time back in season 4, coaching the Dublin Celtic Tigers. After a season of toughness and, of course, trials and tribulations, had to step down from the position, and he went on to coach the Chicago Cougars. In that season, that was the first season in franchise history for the Celtic Tigers, but they have never made the postseason. And Coach Roby, ever since being here with the Cougars, this team has been on the rise. Postseason each year. Welcome here in Dublin for a second time. Last year, the divisional round, as you guys saw from the posts, came down to an incredible upset. The Chicago Cougars were able to get it done here. Can they do it in the wild card round? Dre Crowell versus Gino Gannon. It's the future versus the past. And how will this game turn out? No matter who wins this, it's going to be one for the ages. Gino Gannon can do it once again to prove and defeat the GOAT, that the Chicago Cougars are just that dominant of a team. And as for the Celtic Tigers, even if Dre Crowell is to go out with a loss here, it'll be his final game as a starting quarterback here for the Celtic Tigers. And what honor would it be to take a loss to the next up-and-coming rising star, to Gino Gannon, and even Coach Roby himself has been preaching. If the Cougars lose this one, hey, the GOAT, you wouldn't have it any other way. Everything's on the line. Who will be advancing to take on the Houston Voyagers on the next round? With that being said, you guys already know what it is. It's time to get out onto the field. Dublin Celtic Tigers versus Chicago Cougars. Let me know right now in the chat who you guys got. And without further ado, let's touch that field. It's game day. And so the Celtic Tigers will be kicking this one off to Chicago. They'll take this one out the end zone. And that'll be up to the 24-yard line. And out will come this offense. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. MVP of the ARC and League MVP, Gino Gannon, the record-breaking rookie, coming in doing what everyone had expectations of him to do. First quarterback, first player in RFL history to win that amount of awards in a single year, and he'll come out here to start the offense. Ball at the 24-yard line. First play, they'll run it, and Denard Locker will get a carry. We'll start the game outright. Gain of 5. Feel like this game is a championship game in itself. Guys haven't met each other since that last meeting, and there goes a first down. Gino Gannon, his first pass good for 9 yards. As we'll get to the 38. This game has so much implications on it that even Coach Roby, I spoke to him, Bill even spoke to him, said, hey, sit this one out. Joining you guys here in the crowd. Here goes a throw. That's going to be a beautiful play. First down. The amazing rookie already out to a flashy start on this Celtic Tigers defense. Celtic Tigers defense has been the question mark this year for this team. A lot of struggles when it comes to taking down ball carriers, coverage, areas in which Gino Gannon and this offense can easily attack. And they're starting out right here at midfield, shotgun. And the handoff will get bottled up. Runs right into the defender there. He'll get a yard on the play at 2nd and 9. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the RFL. Learn more about the Relocation Football League on our website at relocationfootballleague.com. You can also check us out on our various social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we've got it. Let's go ahead back to this game. Shotgun, Gino Gannon. The 2nd and 9, getting pressure, throws again, and a beautiful play for a first down. Man, that is 2 on the move throws by Gino Gannon to start this game. He's 3 for 3 in a run. Great running here as he'll be taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 5 again. Denard Locker really loved the approach at the start of this game for the Cougars on offense. Sending a blitz in. Here goes a sack on the play. They'll bring him down. Loss of 2 yards. That's going to be Nate Mickens. 3rd and 6. That's a huge play for the Celtic Tigers, and boy, they needed a play on the defensive side soon because Gino Gannon, this offense, starting it out hot, ready to go. Coach Roby mixing things up really well here, and you see him just trying to escape. That pressure came in there hot. Just couldn't get away that time. Third and 6. Got them spread out. 4-man rush as he looks to throw here. Goes over the middle. Intercepted. It's going to be picked off going the other way. And Gino Gannon will make the tackle. What a play by the veteran linebacker Reed Holmberg. And back out onto the field. Well, out onto the field for the first time today. It's Dre Crowell. Quarterback of the year for the 2nd consecutive year for the ARC. 34 touchdowns. Led the RFL in that category. Wow. Huge play by the defense. Let's see how this Celtic Tigers offense will start out against this Cougars defense. It's been a great unit this year despite no longer having, oh, what a throw. Crowell squeezing this one in as he'll get it to the 45-yard line. That's Cam Rux. First play, Dre Crowell zipping that one in a tight window, 14 yards. If this game doesn't have your blood pressure raising already, I don't know what will. Wow. Gino Gannon's been amazing taking care of the football all year. Only 3 interceptions. That's his 4th total this year. They're coming out here, 5 wide, empty set, setting up a running back screen. Wow, you usually don't see this, and he's going to fight forward for the first down to the 33. Trey Worsley, 12 yards on the play, and the Celtic Tigers starting out strong. Turnover on defense to start the game. Offense in field goal range. Draw play, and he'll power through for a gain of a yard. So 2nd and 9 here. The Celtic Tigers looking to try to take advantage of this opportunity. Looks like they're setting up the screen. They get it out there. Nice juke move, but great defense. This will be a tackle for loss. Big play made there by the defensive tackle, Robbie Havner, and that will set up a 3rd and 13 for CT. And if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL. You're watching one of the most highly anticipated rematches this year. Celtic Tigers and Cougars going at it once again. They need 13 yards on this play. Play action. Dre Crowell well protected, looks, throws to the end zone. That's going to be overthrown, and it will bring up 4th down. Good defense by the Cougars. And this will be a 52-yard attempt, which they will try. This is the kicker of the year, Tyrus Wiley, who was drafted by Coach Roby himself. The kick is up, and it is good. Celtic Tigers on the board first, 3-0. You see Coach Roby leaving his mark here on the Celtic Tigers. He's got 2 kickers on both teams, and which he's responsible for both with big legs. And the Cougars will kick this one off. He'll take this from the goal line. It's Ashland Boyd. Pretty good return. He'll get to the 23, shy of that 25-yard line. And so Gino Gannon, the offense, will come back out onto the field. It was a nice drive. It was really a really great drive to start the game. It's an unfortunate interception thrown by Gino Gannon. First time ever making his playoff appearance. Can't let that last play define him. He's had a remarkable year. And they'll run the football here. Denard Locker going to be bottled up and dropped down at the 26, a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Dublin Celtic Tigers 12-4. Chicago Cougars 11-5. They're going to come out here 5 wide empty set. Dangerous formation when you're playing Chicago. There goes some pressure, and there goes a sack. Huge play. Malik Yates. 3rd and 14 for Gino Gannon in the offense now. This defense coming out strong. And this is exactly what the Celtic Tigers needed in this matchup, is to make sure that Gino Gannon is unsettled in that pocket, get constant pressure on him, force him to have to run the football. And even though he's been great at it this year, amassed 993 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns as a quarterback this season. And if you get him focused on that, that's usually when you have him falter and lose games. He's trying to scramble again. Down, he's going to go for another sack. Malik Yates with 2. That'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have to punt it away. This is exactly what the Celtic Tigers wanted, and not what Chicago wanted to start out this game. Gino Gannon, man, he's trying to create plays early here. Should have waited for something to develop down the field. Maybe too nervous in this spotlight, but he's going to have to step up. This is CT that we're talking about here. And so they'll punt this one away, and a fair catch will be at the 45-yard line. Trotting back out onto the field, Drake Crowell and this Celtic Tigers offense. Couldn't get a touchdown last time out, but they were able to get themselves 3 points to at least get on the board first. Good momentum so far at the start of this game, and good field position once again. They'll start at their own 45. Heavy pressure being sent here, and Drake Crowell wisely just throws it away. Second and 10, they'll run the football, and here goes Worsley, unable to break the tackle of Dwayne Borum. As Coach Roby loves to call him Dewey. 3rd and 9. Celtic Tigers looking, and another throwaway. Great coverage down the field. Crowell playing it safe here, as they'll have to punt it away. So they'll boot this one angling towards the right sideline, goes out of bounds at the 19. That's a really good punt there from Hudson O'Donnell, and back out onto the field comes Gino Gannon. It's been a rough start for him. Already 3 sacks in this first quarter in his first RFL playoff game against Drake Crowell and the Celtic Tigers. And like I said, might be a little bit nervous right now, trying to settle in, but we already know once he's locked and loaded and settled in a game, this offense, and he becomes impossible to stop. Celtic Tigers have been doing a great job so far at the start of this one, though. And that'll be a run up the middle, gain of 2 yards, 2nd and 8. In the Rob Roby era, the Chicago Cougars versus Celtic Tigers are 1 for 1. Who's going to have the lead in this score? Goes a shot down the field. It's caught but out of bounds. Led him too far out. Once again, every throw he's making is contested with big hits following. Definitely making him uneasy in the pocket, trying to scramble, throws on the move, and it's a beautiful throw, a fumble, and it's on the ground, recovered by the Cougars, and he's going to take it to the house for the touchdown. Tavon Bryson in for the score. Crazy play, and Chicago will take the lead. Unbelievable. And the Celtic Tigers just sitting on the sidelines like, what just happened? Gino Gannon with a remarkable throw on the move, hits London Lions, takes a heavy hit stick, fumbles the football. You got all those Celtic Tigers around there, but Tavon Bryson with the concentration gets the football, takes it to the house, and that is 6, counted as 7 with the extra point now for Chicago as they take the lead 7-3. Wow. That's how you take advantage of a bad situation. I mean, that almost looked as if Celtic Tigers was going to get the football right back, and they somehow make a touchdown out of that. That's incredible. And so Celtic Tigers offense will get started at the 25-yard line, having lost the lead after a wild play to go the distance. The furthest they've had to start with field position to start this game, and trying to run the football with Trey Worsley and this Cougars defense, they are all on it. Loss of a yard on the play. It's 2nd and 11. Coach Roby really prides himself on the defensive side of the ball. He knew he was going to take a little bit of a loss, losing that premier edge rusher who's playing now for Mexico City. We saw, unfortunately, take a loss just previously here today against the Explorers in the first round. But he's still got himself a solid defense. Ed Ritter filling in for that role. Play action, Drake Crowell looking, throws wide open across the middle of the field, hits a spin move. That'll be DJ Barrow to the 46-yard line. Drake Crowell, 4 of 7. And I'll tell you one thing about this Celtic Tigers offense that's going to be a challenge for the Chicago Cougars. Once again, playing into that no longer having Wolfwalk situation. This offensive line, one of the best in the league, do a great job of giving Kuro time in the pocket. And when he's got time, he can dissect the defense easy. Here goes a throw into the flats, cuts up the field, puts on a move, first down, CT to the 41. A little over a minute left to go in the first quarter, down by 4. They'll run the football, and Worsley takes a pretty heavy hit there by Martin. 37, gain of 3, 2nd and 7. And they'll run it again. Great push up front by the offensive line, but still great resilience by the Cougars to hold that to a short gain. And will they snap this football before the end of the first quarter? They won't. That's it. First quarter is in the books. 7-3 is the score. Cougars out on top. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the RFL today. Man, this game already very interesting at the start. Play action, looking, Drake Crowell into the flats, and he's got the first down. So get it out there to Hayden Jean-Charles. Second-year tight end out of Montana State. He's been filling in for the injured Damon Mackey. In the play action, I'll tell you one thing, that's going to pick apart this Cougars defense. And right now they're doing a solid job of stopping Trey Worsley from being as explosive as he usually is, but they cannot afford to allow that run game to pop off because that's going to set up everything for this offense of Dublin. And here goes a screen getting set up. Good block, and Worsley out of bounds at the 21. This Celtic Tigers offense on the move, marching down the field. Hand off to Worsley. Great blocking. First down, putting on moves, and he'll get to the 17. 6 carries, only 11 yards for Worsley. They're mixing up the play calls really well here. Drake Crowell is going to throw this one into the flats. That's going to be caught up the field, gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Under center here. Play action, sets his feet, throws on the move. A great throw They'll still be shy of the first down, however. Hayden Jean-Charles hauling that one in. It's 3rd and 4 for the Celtic Tigers. Going to need someone to get open here. Have yet to hear anything from Matt Niani. They'll have him here in motion. Looks like in coverage is Bankson. Looking to throw. Drake Crowell to the end zone. Touchdown. There he goes. Matt Niani has entered the building, and CT will take back the lead. What a drive. How about this game? Drake Crowell, good protection, throws an absolute dime, and for the first catch for number 11, the leader in receiving yards this season, Matt Niani, finds the end zone. Extra point to put him up by a field goal once again. And the kick, it's good. 10-7 is the score. They go 75 yards in 11 plays. I'm just so amped up for this game. I mean, this is a championship game within a playoff right now. It's absolutely amazing to see this. This is more than likely the final season for Drake Crowell. Went out on a high note, high horse in his final game against the Armadillos. Second consecutive year, for second time in his career, able to pass over 5,000 passing yards, and he puts together an instrumental drive like that. That's just incredible. Just seeing the best of both of these quarterbacks. Like I said, the future and the past going at it. Geno Gannon, remarkable throw that resulted in a touchdown off a fumble on their last offensive possession. He'll come out here under center. Counter run play, nasty spin move, and Denard Locker will get near the 30. We're gaining 4. Three-point ball game. There's ample time left to go in this one. 10 minutes and 32 seconds in the second. Shotgun for Gannon. 4-man rush. Throws wide open over the middle. Great read as he finds Tavon Bryson to the 42. And now Chicago is on the move. Handoff, and he is going to be stood up immediately. Drop back. Seems almost for a loss, though. Rule it as a loss. Reed Holmberg, he's everywhere for this Celtic Tigers defense. Drake Crowell talking things over with his coach. Getting ready for that next time out onto the field. Final season to lead this team, man. Reed Holmberg led this team this season in tackles. Second and 11. No motion. Locker out of the backfield. Geno Gannon. 4-man rush, looking to try to get out of there. And he is out of there. They got a spy. Wisely slides to avoid the contact from an incoming defender. That was Cade Andrews, middle linebacker. He was coming up. 75 overall out of Grand Valley State. Third and 4. Big down. Geno Gannon trying to get out of there. Throws on the move. Great defense. Broken up by the rookie out of Penn State, Joseph McCrary. And that's a big reason on why they drafted him. Big defensive stand by the Celtic Tigers as they'll force this punt. They went cornerback 2 years in a row out the draft. Knew they needed to improve on their secondary. And this secondary really has struggled this year, but they know they got themselves a young and developing cornerback core. And that's a huge play being made there by the rookie. Trey Worsley, 6 carries, 11 yards, still here tonight. His team currently with a 3-point lead, able to put together a masterpiece of a drive for a touchdown to take that lead. It's 10-3. Can they add on? There goes a run to the outside. Worsley slaps off the tackle, but the pursuit by the Cougars defense absolutely phenomenal. It's a tackle for loss. as that'll bring up 2nd and 11. And I think that's instrumental for Chicago. You know they got themselves a great defense. It's going to be extremely tough to stop Dre Crowell. But the key to beating the Celtic Tigers is shutting down the run game completely. And that's what they did in their last meeting. Only 66 yards in last year's divisional game of rushing offense. Here goes a throw to the sidelines. That's going to be out of bounds. Good coverage. It's going to be a really good, interesting matchup to watch all game. Matt Niani versus Keani Jones. We've seen for the most part, Niani has been quiet. Does have a touchdown, though. You know he's going to pop off at some point in games. Dre Crowell, good protection, throws, got the completion, and just unable to catch it on the move to get up the field. That'll bring up 4th down, and CT will have to punt it away. Good defense by the Cougars. This game is just, man, back and forth, tit for tat, filling each other out. Good defensive stand. And this offense just trying to run those routes. They love those crossing routes and those mismatches. Trying to catch this Cougars defense lacking, but they were great on that play there. They'll punt this one. He's got a convoy of blockers here, and will be down at the 34. Gino Gannon back out onto the field. Down by a field goal. Good field position here to start out with. He'll look to pass, throws. This is going to be caught over the middle. London Lions to the 49-yard line. And he was the sole factor that really flipped the switch for the Chicago Cougars in their last game. Had 3 receiving touchdowns in that game. A remarkable catch to spark everything that he had on Nate Mickens for a touchdown. And here he is working on the young rookie. McCrary gets across midfield. Great ball delivered by Gino Gannon. Now they'll run it. Trying to get the outside game going. That's shut down. Little green missile still going in his 6th season. Vincent McNeil holding that to a 1-yard gain. And Gannon over the middle. He's got the first down. Nice move. Contavious Henderson to the 33. He just gets wide open there on the slant. And you're seeing Gino Gannon starting to settle in, as I talked about. Starting to get comfortable, even though he's on the road, making good reads, great passes. And this is the reason why he's the first rookie in the RFL history to win league MVP and MVP in the conference. Outstanding year. They'll run this one, shut down again. Just like the Cougars, the Celtic Tigers are keeping a lid on the running game. Crowell talking with his young tight end, Hayden Jean-Charles. He's been developing him ever since the veteran tight end Damon Mackey went down later on in the regular season. You can see Crowell's gave him a lot of opportunities, with the ball. Just looking forward to him to blossom on this next drive. But 2nd and 11, handoff. He's got a lane this time. And a good run will get him to the 26 or 3rd and 4. Gino Gannon. Shotgun. And over the middle, there goes a clutch catch. And Reed again strikes over the middle to Henderson. 3 catches for 38 yards. And this is one guy that Coach Roby was really excited about keeping on the team. Wants to keep him here to grow with Gino Gannon. Very youthful wide receiver. Contavious Henderson here in his 4th season here in the RFL, came in season 3. Was a threat ever since, coming out of Alabama, 23 years old. He's 2 years older than Geno Gannon. Gannon's going to come out here, 5 wide, empty set. Looking to throw, and this is going to be caught wide open. What a move. There's a flag, however, on the field. This may be coming back for holding, and yet that's holding. Was it on the offense or down the field? It was down the field, it seems, on Jamil Darby. So it'll still be first down, but 1st and 12. Gannon over the middle. Nice read. Mason Maynard hauling that one in. Reed Holmberg taking them down. 2nd and 4. Cougars are on the prowl, and this is one area that they've been extremely explosive all season long, is in the red zone. With the explosiveness of Geno Gannon being able to scramble and throw passes that we're seeing them right now, that's what makes it dangerous. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And Geno Gannon is lit up in his X-Factor mode at the moment. Looking to pass. Pressure's coming. Hit as he throws. What a hit. Man. Absolutely levels Marcus Knight on that play. That was Rashawn Blackman. Assures he wasn't going to come down with that. 3rd and 4. And Gannon looking to scramble down. He's going to go for a sack. The Celtic Tigers will get the stop that they were looking for, but at least Chicago will get the field goal. And this will be able to tie it up. Jerome Davis with his first field goal attempt of the day, and it's good. We're all tied up at 10 apiece. Chicago and Dublin, international rivalry going at it right now. Man, how about this game? Living up to all the hype. You're seeing all the greatness out of Drake Crowell. You're seeing all the greatness out of Geno Gannon. Unfortunately, took a sack there on that previous play. And this is usually where you really see Drake Crowell at his greatness is the final 2 minutes. Can he lead this offense down the field to extend the lead before going into the half? The Celtic Tigers will be getting the football to start the second half. So a score here would be instrumental. Drake Crowell looking, throws. There goes a catch. Matt Niani's got the first down, hauling in his 2nd catch of the day. Four-man rush. Crowell over the middle. He's got Hayden Jean-Charles, first down. Moving him close to midfield at the 49. Once again looking to throw. And Crowell is going to throw it down the field wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown. Yes, 6 points. Drake Crowell in 3 throws. Throws a 51-yard bomb, and they have the lead once again. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Wow. And man, they had a close formation. It's tough to cover this. That was a nasty route. Absolutely broke the defensive back in coverage there. That was the safety, Markel Wilcox. Nasty route. He had about 10 yards of space. And he had the speed to catch up, but just not in enough time. Absolutely owned him on that route. How about the GOAT, man? Drake Crowell is not playing any games in the field goal attempt. Well, extra point attempt, it's good. 17-7 is the score. And the Cougars, they're going to have to put together a quick, amazing drive themselves to get back into this game, because CT gets the ball back. So if they can at least get a field goal of some sort, that'll be great for them. We'll take this out the end zone. Ooh, powerful return. He gets to the 28, 55 seconds left to go for Geno Gannon in the offense.
Yeah, we dominate today.
17-10. The ultimate rematch here in the postseason. Winner will be going to Houston. Here goes a throw, there goes a catch, and a first down. Good throw by Gino Gannon. Immediate timeout burned. Well, if the Celtic Tigers win, they will actually have home field advantage again against the Voyagers. Here goes Gino Gannon looking, scrambling, gets to the outside here, turns up the field, and goes out of bounds at the 46. Good scramble. It's only been the second time successfully he's been able to scramble. And look at this, Drake Crowell, he's right there next to him. I wish they had an interaction right there, but good little play there by Gino Gannon. 41 seconds left to go in this first half. Great job planting his foot, turning up the field. And you see him not only getting better as a dual threat quarterback, as a quarterback in itself, but as a dual threat, he's gotten wiser with his scrambles. Gino Gannon wide open into the flats here. Unfortunately, can't turn up the field fast enough, though. We know he's got good change of direction, but gets 6 yards nonetheless. Stops the clock. 3rd and 4. Great read by Gino Gannon. He's swatted away, and there's a flag on the field. Roughing the passer. Man, that was definitely a late hit there by Rashawn Blackman. Unnecessary roughness for sure on Gino Gannon. 15 yards, going to move him up to the 25. Now they're definitely in field goal range. Gino Gannon trying to scramble, and down he's going to go for a sack. Loss of 5 yards. That Celtic Tiger pressure really starting to get there. Second and 15, 29 seconds remaining. Pressure's coming again. He's going to scramble, slides to the 25, gets right back where the down started. And they'll call another timeout. That is their final timeout. And they will settle for the field goal. Wise decision. This kick will be from Jerome Davis. Second field goal attempt here to cut the deficit, and it is good. 17-13 is the score in the first half of play. This game, absolutely amazing, has lived up to the hype. Gino Gannon and Drake Crowell going at it. This is, I'd have to say, just a historical rivalry just in a few seasons already to set the tone for the future. Even for Justin Jones when he takes control of this offense next year. Drake Crowell is going to take the knee, and that is going to take us to the half. A remarkable first half it was. The Celtic Tigers with the lead, up by 4. Score here 17-13. Drake Crowell absolutely balling out. Gino Gannon's balling out. Everyone is playing at that next level the way they should to try to advance to the divisional round. Man, how about this? If I had to talk about this game, honestly, I really don't see any adjustments too much that needs to be made here. If I want to talk about the Cougars, though, I think that Gino Gannon, he still needs to settle down just a little bit more. If, and only if, he's able to escape and make plays, maybe throw the ball away a couple of times, try to avoid sacks and fumbles. He hasn't fumbled yet, but he's taken quite a bit of sacks already here in this game. You want to see him, continue to be more comfortable. You are seeing him getting a lot more comfortable as this game goes on. He's been making good throws. He's been able to escape out the pocket a few times for some pretty decent yards, sliding when necessary at times. Gino Gannon, I think, is going to be the key to this game. If he can keep in this and take care of the football, this offense and this team has themselves a legit chance to get back into this. Drake Crowell and the offense, they're doing what they need to do. I feel like the adjustment for the offense of the Celtic Tigers, they need to get the run game going. They need to find a way to get Trey Worsley the football and being explosive. The pass game is working, yes it is, but the offensive line, they just got to take pride in themselves and opening up those running lanes for number 28 to be able to get loose. I think the run game on both sides really needs to step up, but that's more so credentials going out to the defenses on both sides, stepping up in a huge way. And with that being said, there's not too much to talk about. That was a fantastic first half. Great job from both sides, offense and defense, special teams even. And without further ado, Let's get this second half going. Once again, let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this. It's the final game of the wild card round. Chicago Cougars and Celtic Tigers. One last showdown. Once again, for Drake Crowell. With that being said, let's take you back out to Dublin. And so, Jerome Davis going to kick this one deep down the field. Celtic Tigers will start out with the football as they'll take it from the goal line. Some nice moves as they'll get to the 23-yard line. Drake Crowell was absolutely incredible in that first half. Consistency is key, and he's been one of the most consistent quarterbacks in league history, even though it's been, it's still a very young league, but this is the standard at the quarterback position. And so start out here under center. First play, looking to pass. Check down, wide open, Worsley. And that's what they need to do. That's what I was talking about, trying to find ways to get the ball into his hands. 9-yard gain will set up a 2nd and 1, I formation. And there goes a nice run, first down. Starting out the game very well. Now on the ground, Worsley got himself a lane. Nasty juke move, first down across midfield to the 48. And even though this is the key for the Celtic Tigers' success, as I mentioned, this is also the key for the Cougars, that they need to make sure that this run game does not kick off with Trey Worsley, because if not, that's when this offense becomes impossible to stop. The pass game is there. Now, if the run game is there, the play action in itself has already been working well. Man, these guys are going to have to figure something out here. And there goes another powerful run. Trey Worsley just getting stronger as the game goes on. Badir Adjalani going to check in. It's 2nd and 4. Drake Crowell looking to throw. This is going to be completed. Huge first down and then some. Hayden Jean-Charles to the 25-yard line. First down, Celtic Tigers. 4 catches, 40 yards for the young tight end. Drake Crowell just simply showing no signs of slowing down. Nice ball underneath on the drag. Tommy Martin and Chase. I formation. On the ground, Worsley checking back in. Much better job this time by the Cougars defense. Ed Ritter will hold that to a 1-yard gain. We'll come out here now in the gun. Split back formation. Drake Crowell looking to throw. And he'll throw this one away. No one open. Good pass rush that time by Chicago. 3rd and 9. Cougars need a stop. Crowell over the middle, and he's got the first down. It's close. I think he does, though. No, they'll say inches short. That's a huge stop by Chicago. And now the question is, what does CT do? They can kick the field goal and make it a touchdown game here, or they can go for it. But this is the Chicago Cougars defense. This is a tough decision. I'm not sure what they're going to do. They're going to be conservative. They are respecting Coach Roby and these Cougars as they'll kick the field goal. Watch out for the fake just in case. They won't do that. Once again, high respect here. Field goal attempt is good. 20-13 is the score. Tyrus Wiley knocks it through. Man, talk about football being a game of inches. Just short of that first down from an outstanding drive, it seemed, from Drake Crowell in the offense. And that still keeps Chicago in this game. Geno Cannon, the offense, going to get started at the 22. Once again, down by 7. This has been a bit more of an up-tempo game than the rest of the games in the wild card round. Others was really competitive, just as this, but with the pace of the points put on the board, it's a little bit more up-tempo, like I said, and Explorers had themselves a dominant win earlier today. Here goes a throw, nice catch First down. I think that's London Lions hauling that one in. Yep. Ball to the 32-yard line. Already got 51 yards off 3 receptions. Here goes a run, and the defense just able to close in time to hold that to a short gain. Marcus Knight, 6 carries, 9 yards. They've done an outstanding job on shutting down the run. Still has not come into fruition here for the Cougars, and almost looked as if the lane was there, but great job by Nate Mickens helping out in run support, getting off his block, and making an outstanding play. This is 3rd and 5. The Dublin Celtic Tigers looking to send that pressure. They do, and he's got to throw it away. That was absolutely sniffed out from the get-go. They'll punt this away. Great defense by the Celtic Tigers. So they're going to give Drake Crowell and this offense another opportunity on offense. Fair catch going to be called at the 18. Trey Worsley, much better second half to start than the first. 7 carries for 10 yards he had in this half. Only 4 carries, but beginning of the second half for 27 yards. So the run game has picked up for the Celtic Tigers. Drake Crowell will line up here in the gun. Looking to throw, sending heavy pressure. Throws wide open. DJ Burrow. First down to the 35. That's huge. Huge conversion. And Drake Crowell, he's just feeling it. He knows this could be his last game. Absolutely stellar performance, 367 yards in the Week 17 matchup against the Armadillos, and he is once again on pace for another big game here tonight. Able to throw, great defense on Matt Nayani. Once again, like I said, that's going to be a really good matchup to watch. Keani Jones knocking that one away, 2nd and 10. And Crowell throws, open, there goes Matt Nayani, first down to the 48. Goes right back to him. Nayani's got 3 catches for 35 yards, but each one of those catches have been key for the Celtic Tigers. You can see the DN out there in coverage. It's not really knowing what to do out there on Matt Nayani. At least he made the tackle, though. 1st and 10. Here goes a run. Worsley. There's a flag. Obvious face mask penalty there by Dewey. Dwayne Borum is going to give up 15 extra yards at the end of that play. So now the offense will move up to the 31-yard line, really helping out the Celtic Tigers here. And it was turnovers that really hurt the Celtic Tigers in their last game. They've been taking great care of the football here in this matchup. Handoff. Good blocking, and there goes Worsley. Stiff arm, not going to break the tackle as he is knocked down at the 18. First down. It is picking up for Worsley here in this second half. Over 50 yards rushing off 13 carries. Right now, at this point of time, it is not looking good for Chicago. Celtic Tigers have not shown any signs of slowing down since this game began. There goes that screen. What a throw. What a block. Worsley puts on a move. That's a good tackle made by Dwayne Borum. It's a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Crowell to the sidelines. That's going to be caught and inches short. Worsley a bit winded. I formation. I think they should dive this one straight up the middle. That's what they do, and he's got the first down awkwardly. 1st and goal, Celtic Tigers. You're just seeing this Celtic Tigers offense work and do what they've been doing all season long. This has been a team really doxed for their postseason play. All-time record 3-3 in the playoffs. The win here will guarantee that they won't have a losing playoff record. More so, just get them to that next round to take on the Voyagers. There's a handoff. Worsley breaks the tackle, wrapped up, and will gain 2 yards. Second and goal. Celtic Tigers looking. Drake Crowell throws this one away. This is a big down for both teams. Cougars desperately needing a stop, and the Celtic Tigers looking to separate even more. No one open, throws, end zone, touchdown. Matt Nayani wide open in the back for his second, and that will extend their lead to 2 possessions. And Gino Gannon on the sidelines like, man, first time in a game against the GOAT. Someone he's looking to surpass in the future. And Drake Crowell's 3rd passing touchdown in this game. Absolutely incredible. And the extra point is good. 27-14 is the score. Celtic Tigers. Man, this is huge for them. Cougars are still in this game, however. They're going to need a remarkable comeback. A lot of time still left. You can see Roby to there talking with his defense, just trying to figure out a way to slow down this offense. And the Celtic Tigers knocking this one down the field. It'll be fielded at about the goal line. And he's been having some really good returns here. That's going to be Boyd to the 26. Gino Gannon, once again, 4-time award winner here in his rookie season. But all that in his mind means nothing. They want a touchdown. They want to get back into this game. They'll throw this one down the field. Immediate pressure, just nowhere to go. Celtic Tigers have dialed up some good pass rush to keep Gino Gannon uneasy. Play action. Pressured again, trying to get away. Going to be sacked. Yes, sacked on the play. Rashawn Blackman chasing him down. Amazing play there by the defense. Once again, this CT defense is stepping up in the spotlight. This has been an area historically for the Celtic Tigers that really struggled, especially in the postseason. And Sean Blackman just giving chase freely from that left side, getting him from the right. The Chicago Cougars are going to need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking like they're sending some pressure once again. 5 wide, empty set. Gino Gannon looking, throws. That's going to be off the mark. There's nothing down the field. 4th down. Cougars will have to punt it away again. So punt straight down the field. Fair catch going to be called. They'll get it at the 34-yard line. And this is a grand opportunity for Drake Crowell and the Celtic Tigers to really close this game. Already a 14-point lead. And this rematch has still been outstanding to watch. It's a great game to watch with. And Drake Crowell, he's been owning this. One more quarter and 1 minute and 33 seconds left to go. Celtic Tigers looking for the ultimate revenge. Here goes a throw into the flats. And that'll be Badir Ajalani to the 38-yard line, gain of 4. He's so quick and decisive with getting that football out. Rarely takes sacks. And look at this, Worsley close to a 1st down. And like I said, this run game just getting stronger. And that's what's going to put the Chicago Cougars away. If they can't slow down Trey Worsley. Under 1 minute left to go in the 3rd. Coach Roby just sitting down on the sidelines talking with his franchise quarterback, Gino Gannon. Just trying to get him to settle down and keep his head still in the game. They're going to look to pass here. And that's going to be a clutch catch made there by DJ Burrow. Exel Bankston hopping on his back, but 1st down to the 48. They'll move the chains, and you can see the staff highly excited They'll keep the clock running. This is going to more than likely take us into the fourth and final quarter. And it will. That's it for the third quarter. RFL community, you know what to do. Hey, game's not over yet. We've seen comebacks. We got 1 quarter left. Put your fours up in the chat. The Celtic Tigers, they lead it by 14 here, 27-13. Dre Crowell has looked outstanding. Worsley going to run the football here, gain a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Celtic Tigers just looking to wear down the clock. Good run up the middle. We'll get to the 45, gain of 6. We'll say 5, 3rd and 4. Huge down. Celtic Tigers looking for a stop here. Cougars looking for a stop here. Here goes a shot down the field. Great defense. Broken up by Keani Jones. That's a pivotal stop right there. They'll punt this one away. Been struggling to stop this offense. This punt looking a bit shanked. Will go out of bounds at the 21, just outside of the 20 by O'Donnell. And here's an opportunity for the Cougars in this offense to get back in this game. They score a touchdown. It's a 1-possession game again. It's been an amazing game. Great stop by Chicago. Gino Gannon trying to scramble down. He's going to go for a sack. Taken down at the 15. Loss of 7. That is going to be the 7th sack today for the Celtic Tigers defense. Definitely not how you want to start out the drive, backed up. Gino Gannon still being met with pressure and still a bit unsettled. Five wide, empty set. They'll blitz a linebacker. Pressure is coming. Throws over the middle. What a catch by Tavon Bryson, working on Nate Mickens. Not sure what the cameraman's doing here. 3rd and 11. All right. See if we got hired the wrong guy again. 3rd and 11. Gino Gannon scrambling, trying to get the first down. Nate Mickens going to stop him short. Well short, 6 yards short to be exact. And as much as the Cougars would like to try to extend this drive and keep moving down the field, this is just one of those situations. I think it's just too many yards. Got to punt this away. And that's what they'll do, because that would have been crucial. Had they not been able to get that, got to respect CT, as CT respected them earlier in this game. Here goes a punt. Straight down the middle of the field. Good field position as he'll get this at the 34. And it will be up to the 40. Excellent field position for Dre Crowell and this Celtic Tigers offense. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this ball game. And as I mentioned, a touchdown can end it. And they're aggressive. They're coming out here 5 wide, empty set. Someone on defense is going to have to step up for the for the Cougars. Force a turnover or something. Nice throw. Dre Crowell dotting them up. Hayden Jean-Charles just short of the first down. It'll be 2nd and inches. You can see this Chicago Cougars defense where it lies. 7th ranked defense within the file. I believe they're higher than that league-wise. It's not an easy defense to move the ball against. That just goes to show you how good CT is. And man, what a run by Trey Worsley, just refusing not to be denied that first down. First and 10, handoff. Here goes Worsley, got himself a lane. First down to the 36-yard line. 84 yards off of 20 carries, and now he's in the zone. He has officially arrived, and they're just winding down the clock. That's just great blocking by the offensive line. Great vision by Trey Worsley. And he just stayed patient throughout this game. 6 carries for 11 yards for the majority at the beginning of this game. And he's really stepped up. CT kept going his way. And they're going to go to him again here. Up the middle, putting on a move. That's 8 yards. 91 yards. They'll say 7. And just like Jones said, man, they just keep coming back with body shots. These guys are just wearing them down. And a first down run to the 23. Killing the clock, tiring out the defense. 14-point lead, bunch formation to the left side. Dre Crowell, ample time in the pocket, looking, throws this one away. Wise decision. Drop back, looking to pass. Another throwaway. Good pressure that time by the Cougars. Big third down. Crowell looking to try to convert. A little uneasy, throws, and he delivers a dot. Trey Worsley, shoestring tackle, 1st and goal. Celtic Tigers. And Dre Crowell, man, once again, just delivering. Beautiful play. Extending that time in the pocket and delivering a dart. Look at this. Takes the hit, throws a dot. First down. Touchdown away from really sealing this one. I think they should go to Worsley. They do up the middle. Touchdown. There's a flag, however, on the field. This may be against the offense for holding, and they're looking at big number 77. That's Trey Chuong filling in at the right guard spot. And yep, that's holding. They'll back him up, 1st and goal at the 13. Yeah, he's filling in for the injured Walker Yates. Motion into the formation, and sometimes giving CT this much space kind of makes it even more dangerous. Here goes a throw, underneath drag. Matt Niani, gain of 8 to the 5. Dre Crowell, right out of his hands. 3rd and goal. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this game. I think the Celtic Tigers should play it safe and run, but they're going to look to pass instead. And he's sacked, he fumbles, but it's luckily recovered back by CT, by Trey Worsley, and they'll have to settle for the field goal. Man, that was almost a huge play by the defense. And Robbie Havner forcing the fumble. Field goal attempt. 17-point ball game, and that's really going to put this game away regardless. That's 3 possessions now as Tyrus Wiley knocks it through the uprights. So the new score, 30-13, 5 minutes, just a little over that. Now under, left to go for the Cougars. A miracle they'll need to be able to come back from this. Under 5 minutes to go, down 17 points. Bernard Locker coming in. The run game just simply was not there today for the Cougars. They didn't go to it often. 1st and 10. Ball at the 28. Gino Gannon scrambling. Breaks the tackle. Tries to put on a move. Will be taken down. Reed Holmberg holding it to a 4-yard gain. Gannon trying to scramble down. He'll go for the 8th time. Sacked this time by Jason Lindsley. 3rd and 11.
That's what I'm talking about.
outside of Dre Crowell playing excellent today, I think the MVP of this game right now for the Celtic Tigers is the defense. They stepped up in a huge way. A lot of question marks for this defense coming into the postseason. Really struggled, had an up and down season all year, but they have been able to turn it around here in this first game. This is a huge win going into the divisional over the Cougars. There goes a shot down the field. That's a great defensive play. Kilo Austin working on Contavious Henderson. Gino Gannon trying to get away, sacked for the 9th time, and they just got him rattled. First playoff game, not going to go the way they like. Turnover on downs, and the Celtic Tigers will take over at the 21. And they could get even more points before it's all said and done. Goat will trot back out onto the field, now knowing he's got himself another game and another rematch against the Houston Voyagers back here in Dublin. Handoff, stiff arm, Worsley to the 16-yard line. Celtic Tigers wisely just running out the clock. Still, what a game. Celtic Tigers shutting it down. Coach Roby giving respects in the chat, just giving the GGs to the Celtic Tigers here in this one. Dominant performance in the second half. Kept consistent throughout. Cougars, they battled, but unable to keep up with CT. Back to Worsley, up the middle. First and goal to the 4-yard line, gain of 8. You still got to give a shout out to the Chicago Cougars on the season they've had this year. It's been 3 consecutive years these guys have been able to get to the postseason. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's get hashtag Roby in the chat, or hashtag mix, whatever you want to say. Still a great season. Did a lot this year. Run up the middle, end zone, touchdown. Trey Worsley pouring it on. And they are just, I guess, rubbing it in for last year. Nice draw play, good blocking. Touchdown CT, runs right through the defense up the middle. Big Adrian Otis came over from the trade, from the Woolfolk trade. It's absolutely ran through. Extra point attempt is good. 24-point deficit. A 24-point lead, I could say, here for the Celtic Tigers. 37-13. And at this point, it's over for Chicago. You just want to see the game, see the team go out on a high note. Gino Gannon and this offense have not been able to score a single offensive touchdown this entire game. Let's see if they can at least do that before the clock hits 0. There's a flag here. Special teams going to be backing them up. Holding there on Marcus Knight. First and 10, Gino Gannon going to drop back looking to pass. That's going to be off the mark. Gannon hits the slant. That's going to be a face mask penalty on the rookie, Joseph McCrary. Yeah, I'm going to hop in after the game here, Rob. After this closes out, and go ahead, buzz you in. I'm not even in Discord at the moment. And we'll definitely get an end of the game interview with Coach Roby about this game, and of course about the season and everything, what to look forward to Chicago in the future. Gino Gannon, shot down the middle of the field, on the mark. There goes Marcus Knight. Gannon throwing on the move. Every time he's done that, it's been pinpoint accurate. And that'll be a gain of 5. Gino Gannon strikes. There's a flag on the field here. Now the Celtic Tigers starting to get a bit sloppy here. Definitely saw that roughing the passer. Second time they're called for that on defense. This time it's Malik Yates, defensive tackle. And the Cougars will be in the red zone. Pressure's coming. Hit as he throws on the money. And that's going to set up first and goal at the 3. Looking to score. Play action. Sacked. 10 sacks by this Celtic Tigers defense. Everett Harmon with 3 of them. And Gino Gannon throws to the end zone. What a punch out. Knocks that right out of his hands. That's Kilo Austin. 24 seconds left to go. Can the Cougars at least get one more touchdown? Gino Gannon, corner of the end zone. What a catch, but he's out of bounds. And I would say, man, just for pride, just go for it on 4th. They might kick the field goal here because they know it's over, but I think they should go for it on 4th, try to get this 6. Great defense by the Celtic Tigers. They will go for it on 4th, their final play of the game. Gino Gannon throws. There it goes. Touchdown, London Lions. And the Cougars will at least be able to put up 20 points, bar the extra point. Gino Gannon in the offense, getting 1 touchdown, at least, here in this game. And how fitting, London Lions getting it. Gino Gannon with the pass. They're going to go for 2 here, too, to make it look even more presentable. And Gino Gannon, he's got it. Throws that out there. Tavon Bryson in there. 2-point conversion to make it 37-21. And that was just wide open there. They're just going to try the onside kick. Why not? That's going to be recovered by Badir Ajalani and the hands team. And that's going to do it here in Dublin. The Celtic Tigers get their revenge. Not sure why they're not coming out here to take the knee. Come out here running a play. They'll just run Trey Worsley, I guess, trying to get him over 100 yards. And the Cougars just going to call a timeout. At this point, they should definitely take the knee next play here, but they're going to run it. Okay. And Worsley will, I believe, now be over 100 yards rushing here tonight. 3rd and 4. Cougars just still calling those timeouts. And they'll get the stop, and they'll call another timeout. Not sure. It's only 1 second left here. And they're just going to go for it on 4th. Anyway. Run up the middle. Worsley, first down. Tacking on. And that's going to be the end of the game here in Dublin. The Celtic Tigers get the ultimate revenge. They bounce back after the tough upset loss to the Chicago Cougars as the underdogs last season, and as the underdogs this season coming into this matchup, they get the win. Final score 37-21. Dre Crowell, you can see them all out onto the field, dapping up and everything. It would have been cool if that was Gino Gannon, man. I would love that have been Gino Gannon dapping him up at the end there. Why not, man? Why didn't they do that? But wow, outstanding game. Absolutely outstanding game. Celtic Tigers advancing to the divisional round where they were last season. Dre Crowell getting it done. No interceptions, 3 passing touchdowns. The GOAT showing he's not going to get shown up by the rookie. And in his final season, first game against the future, quarterback looking to take his spot as the face of the RFL, he's able to get it done and get the win. What a game. And I'll be working to try to get I'm trying to get into Discord now for you guys so I can get an interview with Coach Roby. Outstanding game. Lived up to the hype. Drake Crowell, Celtic Tigers get it done. They'll be taking on the Houston Voyagers at home. A second rematch, another rematch. Will the Celtic Tigers be on a rematch tear, man? We'll have to see, but about to hop now in the, I'm in here now with Coach Roby. Man, tough end for you guys, but still another stellar season for you, Coach Roby. You get this rematch here with your former team, and of course, sour taste at in the mouth at the end there, Paul, for this. But like you said, you yourself said you wouldn't have wanted to go out any other way if you had to this season. What's your thoughts overall on this game? What's your thoughts just on CT and Drake Crowell, getting this win?
Hey, hold on, Commissioner. Hey, Markel, put the wheelchairs away, man. Yeah, put them away. Yeah, but keep that going. We gonna need it for Jones next year, man. All right, okay. I'm back, man. All right, yeah, man. Man, you know, I didn't want to lose to nobody. I don't want to. Y'all know how I get down, man. I want to beat everybody. Honestly, it's tough. It's a tough loss, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not mad. I'm glad y'all let me off tonight, because I don't know if I would have been able to get through that game calling. But man, I'm really humbled, man. Because of the storyline, and you guys saw how we struggled, right? You guys saw how we struggled at the beginning, and it was looking kind of crazy. And I'm glad that we were able to salvage the season, and the important thing is that I got the Cougars back to the playoffs, right? Because if we would have just tanked and not made the playoffs, that would have been terrible. So I feel like we had to get rid of Slater, the veteran. We drafted the rookie, and he's a stud. He's a stud. But he's got a lot of ceiling to grow, man. So I'm actually just excited for off season, for that draft with my prospect set, where my ninth rounders at. but not to overstep it. I'm excited to see who's gonna win the Relo Bowl this year. So that's I don't know, man. It's a lot, man.
Yeah, you spoke about this season, man. I always ask this. I'm looking for some more questions to ask you. If you just want to put things out there yourself, go ahead, put that out there. Yeah. But the Chicago Cougars, man, what is it to look forward to this team, and what do you want to say after this season, this year, for you guys in front of the viewers that we have still here?
Just look for us, really. You guys know I'm very defensive-minded, and this offseason we are aggressively looking for defense. That's going to be our number one goal. And I am, for guys who followed, Gino took a lot of sacks, man. 86 sacks.
Yeah, 10 sacks in this season.
Yeah, so that's 86 total sacks he took this year, guys. So y'all know I'm bald, man. Where Bill at? Bald Nation, man. I'm bald. So I've got to figure that out. But I think that we're on the right path. With it. And just to let you guys know, like the Cougars, like for people who don't know, you really want an in-depth idea of the Cougars. Like, we were a traditional power run team with Rob Slater, who was not a scrambler, right? And then I went and signed Locker to 5 years and all this other stuff. And so we were supposed to be running the power offense, but we drafted Gino. So if you know anything about football, you got a power offense with a scrambling quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally flipped the dimensions of my team, which is why we're getting a lot of sacks, is because we're not a good pass blocking team. We're a good run blocking team. You see what I'm saying? And so, but we're in a zone run with a power run offense that was built. So, to be 11-5, make it to the wild card with a backwards team, I can't be mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Defense. I want all the defense. All you ninth rounders. I want all of them.
Well, I still have to say, phenomenal season for the Chicago Cougars. And just to even give more in-depth about this Cougars offense, despite, you got Geno Cannon and everything, we knew he took a lot of sacks here. Because of him winning those awards, we already knew he's due for a ton of XP later
Yes. Oh,
on.
yeah. 40K,
And
man.
he
40K.
is solely a scrambling quarterback, but this means you will be able to develop him
Yes.
to be an improviser. I
Improviser,
think that's
yeah.
going to make Geno Gannon probably one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the RFL next season. What do you like? What do you want to say about all that leading forward?
Man, you guys know, I think I mentioned it before, I don't understand a lot of the ability stuff, guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm old school Madden. I've got 20 plus years of Madden experience. I played it on like Commodore 64, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know, and like real talk, I've played it since on every machine. I don't understand the abilities and stuff like that. I often have to refer to Justin Jones, Mitchie, you, Smitty. And you guys actually told me about the improviser. And so, you know, like, I'm really excited about that, because now that you guys have been, you know, showing me all this stuff, I'm like, wow, this is what I really can do with this guy. And so I'm really excited about that 40K going into him, and I'm hoping that nothing changes for next season and everything, because if he gets that improv, man, that's gonna be problems, man. So hey, all I can say is I'm excited, man.
Yeah, and we only had one quarterback this season play as an improviser. It was an outstanding game. It was your backup quarterback, Owen Legger.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
Owen Legger,
that's
yeah.
what's to show for the
Yes.
future. I mean,
Yes.
Geno Gannon, man, he's going to be a problem. But once again, appreciate you, as always, everything you've been able to do for the league here, Rob. Fantastic season. We're going to have you in the booth from here on out now. So that's great.
Yeah, I'm in the booth. Yeah.
So we're gonna have.
But it feels better though, man. It feels better because now, like, I don't have a stake in it. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna feel a lot better, and I don't have to worry about it. You know, all right, early off season. Hey, on to it all, man. Let's get to it.
Yeah, and I finally put in the rule that guy's been telling me. I mean, the staff guy's been telling me to do. Rob Roby will not be calling any more of his Chicago Cougars games. If you're a staff member, you're calling games. You will no longer be calling your own games, and I now understand how stressful that can be.
I'm telling you,
we're gonna call that the Roby rule.
How do you think I felt against the Red Dragons, man? And, And the highlight you showed, bro. I know y'all heard the highlight, the little recap that Smitty did before the game, bro. All I was saying was, touchdown. Okay, he called it. I wasn't even commentating, bro. Like I was emotions. You can't talk, man. So thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the community, man. I appreciate the RFL. It is what it is. Hey, Best Sim League. Hashtag, y'all better say it. Best Sim League. Y'all better put it in the chat right now, man.
That and hashtag League First, man.
League First, yes.
Appreciate you coming on, Rob. Let's go ahead and do a breakdown of the statistics and everything. I'll see you for the next
see you later,
game.
man.
Actually, I'll see you on the podcast.
Yeah. I'll see you, man.
So, incredible interview, as always, there with head coach of the Chicago Cougars, Rob Roby. Man, just good sport right there. Sportsmanship, just paying homage there to the Celtic Tigers and Drake Crowell, man. And, I mean, that's just an outstanding game. Let's go ahead and get a look at the statistics. Drake Crowell, his first playoff game back, man, 120.2 QBR. He was 27 of 38, 2 yards shy of 300 yards with 298, 71% against the Chicago Cougars defense. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Absolutely phenomenal. Geno Gannon, he had a good QBR himself, 79.8 QBR there, 19 of 31, 218 yards, 61%, a touchdown, and an interception that started the game. It was a big interception picked off by Reed Holmberg. Getting a look at the run game, Trey Worsley came alive, and I said as this game was going on, what the Chicago Cougars did not want to happen is for Trey Worsley to get involved in the game and get in the rhythm, and he did just that. And you got to give shout out to the Celtic Tigers too. The last couple of weeks, they really was not giving Trey Worsley his touches. He ends it with 30 touches here in this game for 136 yards, 4.5 average yard per carry average in a touchdown. Guy was just absolutely stunning here tonight. And you got to give credit to the Celtic Tigers defense. They absolutely shut down the run game. And despite it not being a lot of carries for these running backs, I mean, look at the average. That still shows you that the run defense was absolutely official. 7 carries, only 12 yards for Marcus Knight. That's a 1.7 yard per carry average. Shut him down. Denard Locker only given 5 carries. Would have liked to see him touch the ball more. Only had 19 yards. Still a first down per carry average for 3.8. But other than that, it was Geno Gannon carrying the yardage on the ground. 5 scrambles for the times he was able to escape for 34 yards, no touchdowns for him. And he didn't fumble once. Didn't fumble once at all here in this game. Yeah, Drake Crowell, he got hit. He fumbled once in this game. A good sack by the defense. Looking at the receiving end of things, Drake Crowell able to lead with his wide receiver, DJ Burrow. DJ Burrow, this is an underrated wide receiver for the Celtic Tigers. And for the guys, you know, we look at DJ Burrow as a good wide receiver in this league. Of course, not the greatest. You know, it's not the top tier wide receiver, but I would say a very underrated wide receiver for the Celtic Tigers. This guy, the few plays that he makes, it's always in crucial moments. Only had 4 catches in this game, 96 yards, a lot of clutch catches for him. I think all 4 of those catches were clutch, and he had a touchdown. London Lions led the Cougars in receiving yards, 4 catches, 58 yards, and a touchdown for him. Trey Worsley getting busy out the backfield himself, 8 catches, 57 yards. Definitely going to break down this game, guys, at the end of it. It doesn't matter if this is going to be a 2-hour-long stream or not. But Matt Nayani, 6 receptions, 55 yards. He was held under his usual, but 2 receiving touchdowns, man. You just can't hold Nayani down. 2 touchdowns for him. Hayden Jean-Charles, like I said, Drake Crowell's really been developing this young tight end, not afraid to go to him. Filling in for the injured Damon Mackey, who may be able to come back next week, so that's going to be even more firepower. Hayden Jean-Charles, 5 catches, 50 yards here in this game. Contavious Henderson, 4 for 47. Cam Rux, 3 for 36. Tavon Bryson, 3 for 31. And he actually had a touchdown in this game, which isn't going to show up statistically for some reason. It should show up rushing-wise, though. It doesn't even show up rushing-wise, so that's stats that he just simply won't get off a fumble recovery that he took to the house for a touchdown. So either way, doesn't show here for Tavon Bryson, but he did score today. And that's really all worth going over for the receiving end of things. Blocking-wise, sacks given up. I wouldn't say most of these sacks were given up by the linemen, even though it was great pressure by the Celtic Tigers defense. Sean Hayden gave up 4 sacks today against the Celtic Tigers. Ray Parra, 3, and a sack given up by Preston Pemberton. And the only sack given up by the Celtic Tigers was Trey Trong, who filled in for the injured Walker Yates, the right guard, who was injured during the season. Only gave up 1 sack in this one. Zach Kowalski only gave up a sack. And the all-pro center that seems to make it and become a Pro Bowler every year, 2 pancakes, no sacks. Still beasting. Defensive side of the ball. Tackles, 19 tackles for the former UCF Knight, Dwayne Gorham. D-Weed, 19, man. A lot of assists, though, 14, but still, he was in on a lot of tackles all over the field. 17 tackles for Tommy Martin. Man, both of these guys almost pushing 20. Phillip Jones, 8 tackles in this game. Reed Holmberg leading the Celtic Tigers with 8. And Wilcox with 7. Not going to go down the rest of that list there. Leading in tackles for loss. Dewey again, 2 tackles for loss and a ton of tackles for loss within this game. Once again, too long to go down the list. Sacks. Celtic Tigers were getting sacks, and this young DN here, Everett Harmon, was able to record 3 sacks in this game. Well, he's not really young. He's 28 years old. He's a vet. But 3 sacks in this game. Really in his prime year right now. And Malik Yates was able to get 2 and a sack and a half for Wayne Babber. Defense stepped up huge. Sack also for Robbie Havner. He had Nate Mickens, the cornerback, getting a sack. Jason Lindsley with a sack. Rashawn Blackman with a sack. And half a sack recorded from Michael Ofrie. Interceptions, only 1 pick, and that was from the defensive anchor and captain, Reed Holmberg. Had himself a pick. Those 8 tackles, like I said, to lead the team, and a tackle for loss, and 20 yards on the return. Joseph McCrary, rookie cornerback, tied up in pass deflections with the other cornerback that was a rookie a season ago. Like I said, these cornerbacks developing for CT, first-round draft picks from last year and the year before, as Kilo Austin and McCrary records 2 pass deflections. Keani Jones, he was making good plays and did a good job for the most part on Matt Nayani. I think Matt Nayani was only really able to get off once Jones wasn't on him, and he had a pass deflection here in this game. Reed Holmberg had himself one as well. 2 forced fumbles. Robbie Havner forced 1. Both of them recovered, though, by the teams that lost them. And Levon Wilkins forced the other. And I believe that's it. No defensive touchdowns, anything of that nature. Nothing happening on special teams. That's it for the statistics. Let's go ahead and break this game down. So the first half started. It was a good-looking drive for Geno Gannon and the Chicago Cougars offense. Geno Gannon in his first playoff game only threw 3 interceptions during the season. Threw his 4th here on this play. And, man, this is not a bad read. This is just an incredible play being made by the veteran linebacker Reed Holmberg. And look at him reading this out. He's got his back turned. He's looking this way, but he realizes Geno Gannon, maybe this is a rookie mistake, got his eyes focused, looking maybe this way, looking to throw across the middle of the field. That's a lot of space. Geno Gannon feels he can make this throw, lets it go, maybe a little bit late, but still, that's just a great break on the football. Incredible jump by Reed Holmberg. Look at this. Absolutely amazing play, and he sells this because as he goes to the right side or the left side of the field, if we're looking at it from his point of view, that's what sells it being open for Geno Gannon. And Geno Gannon looks to try to take this shot. And all of this ground, you just don't expect a linebacker to be able to cover and make the play. But Reed Holmberg, he's one of a kind. Jumps right in front of Tavon Bryson. Look at that, so close to getting to him. Just an incredible play by the Celtic Tigers defense. They came in from the start meaning business, and they wanted it bad. Huge turnover. Offense was able to drive down the field for Dre Crowell, and look at Dre Crowell work. 14 yards, 12 yards, and a throwaway on 3rd down. They at least got in field goal range. Tyrus Wiley able to knock down the 52-yarder, not a gimme. Product of Rob Roby there in drafting him to go there. Geno Gannon, 2nd possession. Sacked on the play. And this, I can see what happened here. Probably should have threw it early, though. That's a throw that should have been out right now. That's wide open. Throw off the back of Jamil Darby. You got Tavon Bryson across the middle on the in route, and he's going to try to scramble here. And he gets this play covered, and it really loses a window. Even though it was a small window, it was there for Geno Gannon. But the young rookie, of course, in his first game, maybe had the jitters. Felt pressure coming off of that left side edge. And who was that off the edge? Yeah, that was Everett Harmon, who had 3 sacks in this game. Pressured him, got him out the pocket, sacked. Great play by the defense. Geno Gannon, very next play, getting sacked. Let's see if he could have went somewhere here. Just good coverage. Didn't wait, but at the same time, nothing presenting itself open. Probably could have waited, though. This looks like an out route by Tavon Bryson about to get open there. And he is covering it well, but if he'd been able to stay in the pocket, maybe this would have been open. Actually, yeah, probably would have been. I can't even say that because they are breaking off pretty quick here. Geno Gannon felt the need to have to get away, and he's sacked. Just great defense. Just great defense by the Celtic Tigers right there. And the crazy play. Touchdown for the Cougars. This counted as an offensive touchdown, but it really was a crazy play for the Cougars. Beautiful throw on the move by Geno Gannon. Stepping up in the pocket. Throws across his body. We've seen him do this time and time again and be able to make the throws that very few in the league can make. Nice throw out to London Lions. Here goes Levon Wilkins. Heavy hitting safety. Absolutely knocks his block off here. And he also gets hit from behind from Vincent McNeil. And that jars the ball loose. Jars the ball loose, but it's recovered and picked up by Tavon Bryson. And there's just all those bodies around for the Celtic Tigers. I don't think they knew the ball was on the ground. Gets picked up here, and Tavon Bryson to the house. No one there. Touchdown Cougars, and that's what gave them the lead early on. It was 7-3 at this point. Cougars were looking good. Going into the second quarter, though, Dre Crowell, man, showing why he is the GOAT. 3rd down, converts. Clutch pass out to Gene Charles, 5 yards. Goes 8 yards here. 4-yard rush. 2-yard play, 4-yard play, and then caps off 11-yard touchdown to Matt Nayani. And this was his first catch of the game. And I was saying coming into this point, I said, Matt Nayani was quiet right before this play. And look at this. Matt Nayani coming across off the drag. And this is just a good pick route by the defense. They love, by the offense, they love to run these routes to get the defense lost. And you can see Matt Nayani's a great route runner. He's got tremendous speed, standing at 6'5", creates separation. Is the route running too much? for Jones. Goes right underneath in front of the face of Markel Wilcox and Drake Crowell just waiting, seeing as Cam Rux runs off Keani Jones. That just leaves that wide open. That's a great ball by Drake Crowell also, by the way. He could have threw it to him flat and he would have had to run to get up the field, but he throws it to him up the field, and a beautiful catch by Matt Niani going up, getting that, and as he catches this, he's already in for the touchdown. Celtic Tigers took back the lead right there on that very play as it was 10-7. Moving on, the Celtic Tigers defense able to get a stop, forces the punt. Defense gets a stop on the Celtic Tigers. They had to punt it away. Gino Gannon. Crucial third down here in the red zone. Nothing open though. Absolutely nothing open here. Outstanding defense by the Celtic Tigers. Sacked. Everett Harmon bringing them down. That's all you can really say about that play. And then Drake Crowell just picking up where he left off. Consistent the entire game. 11 yards, 14 yards, 51 yards here on this play. And I said right before this play too, Crowell, one of the most dangerous quarterbacks to run a 2-minute offense, just about always scores, and he scores here on this play. This is man-to-man coverage, tight formation, so they got the defense kind of closed in, everything tight in the inside. And in the slot, DJ Burrow running this route. And it's one-on-one at this point. It's one-on-one. I think this is zone defense when you look at it. Yeah, it's zone defense. The zone defense, just guys running, carrying their man to the outside here. But it is still a one-on-one, man-to-man situation in the zone defense for Markel Wilcox. Working on covering the veteran wide receiver, DJ Burrow. I don't know how he fell for this route, though. I mean, he's looking outside. He probably figured, oh, he's trying to sell me and go inside. But look at that route. Man, hard plant. And Drake Crowell just waiting on it, throws this. That is wide open. Look at the separation on this route. Absolutely turns Markel Wilcox all the way around. And it would have probably been better if he'd done a 360 spin, but trying to get his hips back. Beautiful ball by Drake Crowell. Catches him in stride. I mean, look at this throw. Look, we're looking at it from this angle just to see how hard of a route this was. Bang. Great route. Great ball. And Markel Wilcox, man, he caught up. He got a speed boost, acceleration boost not too long ago. And you can see how that acceleration helped him catch up here. He almost got there, but at this point, that's a touchdown. Touchdown. What a play by DJ Burrow and Drake Crowell. They extended their lead at that point. 17-7. Well, 17-10. Move on. Another sack. Gino Gannon. Let's go ahead and get a look at the coverage. Dropping back, looking to pass. And this is where he's still developing. This is here. Man-to-man coverage. He absolutely breaks down Levon Wilkins on this route. That is there. That's a throw you got to make. Gino Gannon, at this point, though, he's running and looking the other way. All he's looking at this point is the pressure. He feels it. He knows it's coming. But if he'd just been able to hang in on there, that would have been a first down. He also had the out route here to Jamil Darby that he could have took. Instead, he goes down for the sack. Great job by the Celtic Tigers, keeping them closed in. Jerome Davis was at least able to get them a field goal here, 42-yarder. And going into the half, it was 13-17. But the Celtic Tigers in the second half, they just picked up where they left off, kept just bringing it to the Cougars. You see 9 yards out to Worsley. 17 yards on the ground. Trey Worsley running the football. Crowell, 17 yards through the air to Hayden Jean-Charles. Throwaway here, 9-yard pickup, field goal attempt. Able to get the points. It was 20-13 at that point. And another stop, crucial stop by the Celtic Tigers defense. Drake Crowell and the offense gets the ball back again. 17-yard pass play to DJ Burrow. Knocked away. 13-yard pass play to Matt Niani. You got a defense here. This was a face mask penalty. Remember that. 13-yard rush by Trey Worsley. At this point, this was when the run game really started to pick up for the Dublin Celtic Tigers, which is what I was afraid of for the Cougars coming into this game. And it definitely proved me right. Just once that run game picked up, everything opened up for the offense. Kept moving down the field, and Drake Crowell, second passing touchdown to Matt Niani, but his third passing touchdown in the game. And look at this. Got to give credit to this all-pro offensive line of the Celtic Tigers. This is Matt Niani's going to score the touchdown. He's working on Keani Jones here. Runs the slant, but it's zone defense. So Keani does not follow him. This is his own defensive call. And this play just really came down to execution up front by the offensive line blocking. Drake Crowell securely protected. Waits, throws, beautiful zip in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. That's just, got to give all of the credit to the offensive line on that play. Nice throw, and not rubbing anything in or nothing like that, but this is, and they had to make the move. This is another reason on why it was a tough loss for the Cougars to have to give away Marvin Woolfolk, because he made a huge difference in this game in their last meeting. Pass rush, this was unable to penetrate the Celtic Tigers offensive line. And he got sacked on this one. Got sacked so many times, no instant replay on that one. And Celtic Tigers force the punt once again. Offense moving down the field. Couldn't do anything. Punted it back to the Cougars. Gino Cannon. This is the final quarter for them to try to get back into the game. Let's go ahead and see what Gino Cannon was reading once again. Did he run early, or was it just good defense by the Celtic Tigers? This is just absolutely stellar defense. Nothing is there. Tried to sell the spot and go, but look how it's covered. Two linebackers there. Doesn't want to fall into the bait like last time. And you got a safety over the top looking at this. And Levon Wilkins, one-on-one shot here to the rookie. If anything, if he was looking to pass, would have had to throw a jump ball to London Lions. Flag route covered, pretty much double team here. You got Williams, Demore Williams, trailing, and Kilo Austin sitting here waiting on the throw. Good coverage by Nate Mickens in the flats, just nowhere to go. And so he had to try to create a play with his legs. Try to do a little switch up here. It didn't matter which direction he picked. He was bound to run into the Celtic Tiger, and they brought him down yet again for another sack. Defense ended up getting a stop, punted it away, and as we move down the field, the offense, let's go ahead and look at this, just chunks down the field. Pass to Trey Worsley, 20 yards from Drake Crowell, 8 yards, Matt Niani. Drop pass here, but the Cougars got the stop, and the Celtic Tigers still able to get points on the drive. They just kept moving chunk at a time, just wearing down the Cougars defense. And that just took a severe toll on them. Another sack on Gino Gannon. Shotgun. This is just a slant concept, and this time, just beast pass rush. Absolute beast pass rush, breaking through the double team. That's Jason Lindsley. One of the all-time great defensive linemen here in the league, and all-time great for the Celtic Tigers. Just making a huge play. Great job by the defense. A couple plays later, another sack. Man-to-man coverage. This is all four verticals down the field, covered. Great job by the Celtic Tigers defense. I mean, there's nothing there. Nothing there whatsoever. Trying to create a play. Was better off trying to run here, though. And just didn't take that route and went down for the sack. And that was on fourth down. That was a turnover on downs. And they just ran the ball with Trey Worsley. 4 straight runs, 5 yards, 4 yards, 8 yards, and another 4 yards here for the touchdown. His first and only touchdown of the game. Just a draw play up the middle. Great washout block here by Strong, picking that up. Good blocking up front, and then good running by Trey Worsley also. Adrian Otis trying to make this tackle. Not going to be able to make arm tackles on Trey Worsley. Just look at this. Lowers the shoulder, runs right through the big D tackle. Right through him. Touchdown CT, and that really put this game away. And moving on, the Cougars, one last drive. Just tried to put together a touchdown one more time. Incomplete pass here. Got a face mask penalty that extended them 15 yards. 19-yard pass to Marcus Knight. Another penalty by the defense. 18 yards from Mason Maynard. Gino Gannon was filling it. Sacked here on this play. No replay for that to break it down. Third down. Couldn't get it on an incomplete pass. And on fourth down, one last shot to at least try to get one more touchdown before this game was over. And Gino Gannon just staying patient on this one. He could have scrambled, and that would have been shut down. You can see how they got everyone pretty much at the line, just waiting for that to happen. Definitely would not have been able to get a touchdown here. Just waiting for a receiver to get open in the zone. Does a great job sitting there on that pressure. You can see Gino Gannon just developing during the game, but just a little bit too late. Nice throw. London Lions. It's the final touchdown of the game. They got the 2-point conversion. Geno Cannon. It's a quick throw. There's absolutely nobody on this side, on the trip side. Easy read for Geno Cannon into the flats. He walks in for the 2 points. And at that point, 21-37. No more replays to go through. That's it. That's it. The wild card round is in the books. And so let's go ahead and get a look at this. I don't have this graphic updated. I will be dropping it most likely tomorrow to let you guys know who will be playing who on social media. But you don't see the matchup here. But the divisional round, 4 more games on the way as we have the Columbus Aviators, #1 team, a rematch against the London Black Knights from week 1. That was a really good game. Final score was 30-35. Aviators able to pull out with that great back and forth action. We'll be able to see that game for the divisional round. And the second ARC game after this win by the Celtic Tigers, they will be taking on the Houston Voyagers once again. Another week 1 rematch as the Celtic Tigers, they're looking to be on a revenge streak. Can they get it done against Coach Baker and those Voyagers? And they'll be on the road in Dublin once again. On the NRC side, the Portland Snowhawks were able to get that win over the Elks. They'll be taking on the Austin Desperados, the #1 seed in the NRC. That'll be the matchup. I don't think they face each other this year. And as for the final game of the NRC, talking about not facing each other this year, this is the first time these teams have faced each other in franchise history. In the RFL, it'll be the Memphis Steamers, Coach Justin Jones, taking on the Columbus Explorers and Coach Bill Nicholson. Must-watch games. Must-watch games, guys. Let me know who you guys got winning the Reload Bowl this year. Outstanding wild card round. Man, that's it for the week. Make sure to tune in on the podcast on Wednesday. Once again, on Wednesday, we will have our weekly podcast, so make sure to tune in there. But that's going to do it here for me. Celtic Tigers are victorious. Final score, 37-21. They'll be moving on. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.